Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be asking, why would the Iaido practitioners prefer Iaito over the Bokken? So here's a question. Why would the Iaido encourages Iaito over Bokken practice? Understandably, not everyone can get access to an Iaito. Reasons because of local laws, safety, logistics, and most importantly, the cost. But it's okay though, all reasons are valid and does not deserve hate. A $200 piano can also produce music against a $20,000 piano. I wholeheartedly encourage to practice with whatever that is available. So let's explore why an Iaito is preferable for Iaido practice. These are my current thoughts. Do share your comments if I miss anything. Japanese identity, craftsmanship, appreciation, practice and feelings, respect, and reiho. Iaitos are made specially for Iaido practices. It allows Iaidoka to feel closest to an actual blade, to remind and educate the characteristics of a Japanese sword. From the curved blade, the handguard, wrappings, ornaments, and the overall craftsmanship that makes it uniquely Japanese. So why not a Bokken, I hear you say? First of all, they are designed differently. Bokkens are designed for impact, so the body are thicker than an Iaito. Iaitos are made with multiple components and are generally handmade by different artisans, whereas a Bokken have lesser parts with lesser manual labor. When practicing reiho, we are to appreciate the skilled artisans that made these tools. This falls in line with cultural appreciation and giving thanks to the Japanese artisans. Practitioners would be extra careful in handling an Iaito because it's built with many components. Subconsciously make us less reckless and respect that it is not a toy. The multiple components also factors in how the swords feel in your hand. Bokken is more evenly weighted. Different materials and components influence the sword's center of balance. Generally, Iaitos tend to have their center weight closer to the handguard or tsuba. Bokkens balance more in the middle because of its one-piece wood structure. She grew up so fast. Bokken Suba are made of lightweight plastic. The Suba also influences the weight and balance of the sword. Like a real sword, a typical Iaito Suba are made of iron and other heavier materials. Let's move on to the Sayas. The multi-purpose cord, the Sageo, is crucial for Iaido practice. The quality of the Sageo can make or break your practice. However, for Bokken manufacturers, they don't put too much priority into it. The Sageo must be able to flex, shape, expand, and fall a certain way. Fumbling around for Sageo can look sloppy. Good quality Sageo helps for smoother tying and release action, especially when practicing Reiho, which is the priority number one in practicing Iaido to begin with. If your Sageo entangles the wrong way, it means matter of life and death in Iaido, or simply looks sloppy and fail in your Iaido examinations. Iaito's made of wood and Bokken's lightweight plastic. Koiguchi's designed to the shape and thickness to the blade for a snug fit. Bokken Saya has more of a hollow plastic feel and are much less durable. Its hollow design can create rough treatment to the Saya. Some habits are hard to change when prolonged practicing. Example, when you progress to an Iaito or Shinken in the future, you will need to readjust your grip, which requires readjustments to your sheathing or noto techniques. As mentioned previously, etiquette and respect is essential in Iaido practice. When a beginner does Reiho with a Bokken that lacks the attributes of an Iaito, students are only able to grasp a fraction of the meaning of performing Reiho. For example, the practice to identify, appreciate, respect the sword, and the way of the Iai. Ideally, we want to train Iaido with minimal distractions like Sageo entanglement or killer robot vacuums. If not, it entirely takes us out of our Zanshin. Let's recap on the Iaito's attributes. To identify a Japanese sword, to appreciate the Japanese craftsmanship, to train closest to the real sword, to respect the way of Iai. Now that you know why they encourage Iaito over a Bokken, as long as you practice in mind that Iaito serves to remind you of the Japanese sword, no one should feel ashamed using a Bokken for Iaido ever again. Like I said, having a $200 piano is still better than no piano. Hope this is encouraging and educational. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe and give that bell a ding. Keep tabs on fun weekly content from the other episodes. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.